Hello, everybody.
What's your name?
Kenneth Butler.
Mr. Butler, you're here on an unfiled case. Looks like you could have a violation of a protection order filed against you. We're going to set bond on you today. What's county's recommendation, state's recommendation?
Your Honor, as alleged, this is a Class A misdemeanor. I would just ask bond be set at $1,000 cash.
Okay, I'm going to set it at $1,000 this time. If you violate it again, you won't be getting out. Okay, if there's any allegations or credible allegations that you violated again. Okay, $1,000 cash or commercial surety. So you can see a bondsman. You have to follow the bond conditions. No contact, either directly or indirectly, with Alyssa Butler. You can't contact her through a third person, social media, friend to friend, anything like that. Can't possess or consume any illicit drugs or any alcohol while you're out on bond. And you could be randomly searched of those substances through blood, breath, or urine by any member of the state, any member of the police, and any member of the court. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's all I have for you today.
I have a question. Would there be any way I can get an OR bond or be monitored by court services?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
What's your name?
Arnold.
All right, Branson McCoy Arnold, you're here because it looks like you may be violated terms of your probation. You have a right to an attorney. You have a right to have an attorney appointed if you can't afford an attorney. This is from case 23 CR 300,012. It's probably been 30 days since sentencing. So if you had an appointed attorney that hasn't been 30 days since sentencing.
Oh, which one is that? Is that the one that I'm on for right now, Teresa?
Yes, it is, and it has been more than 30 days.
Okay, yes.
Who is your attorney, Mr. Arnold?
It was Cassie.
Okay. If you want an appointed attorney, you're going to have to refile to make sure your financial affidavit paperwork is in order.
I already filled that out.
Okay.
I got it late Friday.
Okay. I'm going to put that you had Cassie.
Yes. And then did Teresa get a chance to look at that OR bond and stuff?
I have no idea. That's nothing that I actually get to see.
Mr. Arnold, you have a hold for your probation violations due to the new case. So,
Okay, but I mean, I'm innocent until proven guilty. So how come there's a hold?
All right, listen, that's something that once you get your attorney, you can talk to Cassie about. I'm going to set it for a probation revocation hearing. Make sure once you get reappointed an attorney, you can discuss that with her, okay?
Is she going to get appointed today?
I don't know.
Okay.
Most likely, yeah.
So I can give her a call whenever I get back?
Probably not when you get back.
Later on this afternoon then?
We have no idea when she's going to get it. She could be in Finney County today, out all day. It really, the court has no knowledge of when that's going to happen.
Okay.
You'll just have to look for that paperwork to come back to you, okay?
Okay. Would
All
you
right.
consider that paperwork and stuff, Teresa?
Mr. Arnold, that's all we have for today, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day. What's your name?
Ambry North.
Ambry North, I have in front of me 2 48-hour affidavits. Nothing's been filed on either one. I'm going to set your bond and your conditions of bond on both. What's the state's position on bond for Ms. North?
Your Honor, in the affidavit alleging possession of a stimulant, I believe that to be a severity level 5 drug felony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Becker. I didn't put that out there. Listen, Ms. North, on one affidavit, there's possibility of possession of a stimulant, possession of marijuana, use or possession of drug paraphernalia. On the other affidavit, there's alleged that these could be filed domestic battery, 3 counts of domestic battery. Now, Mr. Becker, what's the state wanting on bond?
Your Honor, I would ask bond be set at $5,000 on the affidavit alleging possession of a stimulant. That would be a severity level 5 drug felony, and on the affidavit alleging the 3 counts of domestic battery, I would ask for 2,500 cash or commercial. And no contact with the victim in that matter.
Okay, Miss North, you can speak, don't speak to the facts of the case. Don't tell me how you didn't do any of those things, okay? This isn't the venue for that, all right? You'll get a hearing for that if charges get filed. They're not even filed yet, okay? But you can speak to the amount. Do you want to speak to the amount of bond being requested?
I guess I don't understand what you're doing here because I didn't even know that was even on my case at all.
Yeah, I'm just setting bond on both those affidavits.
But when I was brought in, that wasn't even a thing. It was only
Okay.
about the battery charge. That was it.
Okay,
There was nothing mentioned, nothing about anything else. I don't see how they can charge me with anything that wasn't found on my personal, especially when they didn't say that they had that when I was there and they arrested me. I mean,
Yeah, they can.
that right there is no case in itself.
they can. I signed a 48-hour affidavit, a probable cause affidavit. All right, so I'm going to
No.
set your bond at $5,000 cash or commercial surety for the possible possession of stimulant, possession of marijuana, use or possession of drug paraphernalia.
That
Holds
you
with the
get-
bond conditions that you make all your court dates. You stay in contact with your attorney when you get one. You don't break the laws of the state of Kansas. You don't possess or consume any illicit drugs or any alcohol while you're out on bond. You'd be randomly tested through blood, breath, or urine by any member of the court and any member of law enforcement at any time. On the other one, domestic battery, 3 possible counts that could be charged against you. Same bond conditions, $2,500 bond, cash or commercial surety. So you can see a bondsman on both these. Bond conditions are the same that I just named off. Also, no contact with the alleged victim, Brandon Recheck, no contact of any kind, no friend to friend, face to face, social media contact of any kind. Do you understand?
I understand that. We do have a child together and that child is my child. So, how do I go about doing that? Because I have just as much right, if not, that he does. To see him.
There's paperwork in the jail asking.
I already filled out
to,
paperwork yesterday.
Are you gonna listen to me? What paperwork did you fill out?
To have the no contact order dropped or lessened.
Okay, that'll be seen by Judge Brown once it gets slated on the docket, okay? Thank you, Ms. North. That's all I have for you today.
So when do I get out?
I can't tell you that. I have no idea. Anything else,
What do you
Mr.
mean?
Becker?
What
No,
do
Your
you
Honor.
mean?
Anything else, Ms. Greenwood?
What?
No, Your Honor.
Ambry, is that how you pronounce your first name?
Yes, sir.
Ambry North, you're here today on 2025 CR 45. State of Kansas versus Ambry North. You're appearing on a Zoom link into the Ellis County District Court from the Ellis County Jail. You're charged with 3 counts. All 3 of them are domestic battery. If you were convicted of any of these, each conviction would come with a maximum fine up to $1,000, a maximum jail sentence up to 6 months. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Not necessarily.
Okay, and I'll let you discuss that with
I
your
mean-
attorney, but
I don't have an attorney, as of right now.
have you filled out the paperwork?
I filled out, once for the misdemeanors, and then yesterday I filled out one for the felony charge.
I don't have a felony charge. I just have a misdemeanor.
There's, this must be on a different case, I guess. After they arrested me for the domestic, they went, and had pending, I guess, drug charges on me. I don't know how. I wasn't there when it was raided or anything.
I'll look at your application and we'll get you an attorney appointed.
I was gonna refer Dakota Coombs. I know of him, so I've been talking to him, but he said something about he was gonna be here today and he was gonna try to visit me in person, but I haven't seen him.
Who's that?
Dakota Coombs?
Oh, he's in town, but he's tied up in court with another judge, so he may be over to see you after a bit.
Okay,
Was he appointed in one of your cases?
no, I just know of him. He's actually, a family member of my sister's, but I am not, no longer related to through marriage of some sort.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll take a look at your paperwork.
You said up until 6 months, that could be the maximum?
On a misdemeanor, on a class B, maximum jail sentence would be up to 6 months, maximum fine up to $1,000.
For all three of them, or that's separate?
That's per count. If you were convicted of all three of them, you could face 6 months on each of them and $1,000 fine. Okay?
And Your Honor, the other matter she's talking about, a warrant was served to her in 25 CR 46. That's alleging that she possessed methamphetamine, possessed marijuana, and possessed drug paraphernalia.
And she hadn't had a first appearance on that?
No, Your Honor. I think they were both charged the same day.
I had a first appearance on Monday after I got put into jail.
A first appearance or just have a bond hearing, Ms. North?
That might have been a bond hearing, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Did you see Judge Boone?
Um,
Kind of a shiny headed guy? No
I
hair?
I didn't have my glasses then, and I'm obviously not wearing them now, so I can't really tell.
Okay, well, even without glasses, I think you could tell the difference between Judge Boone and I just by looking at the hairline, because he has no hairline.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do your first appearance on that matter too, and we'll get it taken care of real quick.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, I'm not sure, of the standings. I am talking to somebody through, an old friend of bondsman. And I was also filled out my OR bond papers, and had those put in, I think yesterday or the day before as well, sir.
Okay, that would be something that court services would be in charge of. I wouldn't be in charge of that.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what that is.
Mr. Becker, did you say 25 CR 45? Nope, that's one I have.
That would be this one. The other one is 25 CR 46.
46. Okay, that's one I'll do our first appearance on now. All right, in that matter, Ms. North, you're charged in count 1 with possession of methamphetamine, a level 5 drug felony. If you were convicted of that charge, you could face a minimum 10 months, maximum 42 months imprisonment. The low end of that is presumptive probation, maximum fine up to $100,000. Count 2, possession of marijuana, a class B misdemeanor. If you were convicted of that charge, you could face a maximum fine up to $1,000, maximum jail sentence up to 1 or to 6 months. And count 3, possession of drug paraphernalia, a class B misdemeanor. If convicted of that charge, maximum fine up to $1,000, maximum jail sentence up to 6 months. Do you understand what you have been charged with in that matter?
I mean, I understand the charges. I don't understand the, convictions of them or the
Okay.
time
Well,
spent.
that's something you can discuss with your attorney. And I'll take a look at all your paperwork and get somebody appointed. Your next hearing is going to be scheduled for March 4th. Could
March
be-
4th.
Yeah, could be at 10 o'clock, could be at 11 o'clock. It depends on the attorney that gets appointed, okay? And I'll take, like I said, I'll take a look at that paperwork.
Your Honor, is there any way I could, do drug rehab and, Oxford?
Well, that's something you'd want to talk with your attorney about. That's, I assume that would be a possibility.
I'm very willing to go to those, and that's my plan regardless. I mean,
Well,
I've
you
been
might
wanting,
make application to the Oxford House.
I already have interviews set up for those.
Okay, they'll let you.
But I would like to get a drug assessment done and then to, get into rehab before I go into Oxford.
Sure. I'll put a note on there that you want to do drug treatment And that way your attorney will know when he enters his appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. That's all I have. You're excused.
On both of them?
Yes.
Guess I really don't understand.
Folks, because I'm way out of time doing jail people this afternoon, I didn't get a history lesson, so I have nothing for you today, other than I know something good happened on this day many years ago, just not sure what it was. Have a good afternoon.
As always, you guys are the best. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.